Hello everybody, welcome to episode 12 of the NK Maribor save, and hopefully this is going to be a bit more of a successful episode than the last ones we've had. If we look at the schedule, obviously we were together last for the Champions League game against whoever it was that beat us, AC Milan, wherever they are. There we go, we lost 1-0. Since then, pretty decent form, I'd say. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins, 7 unbeaten. Then we lost to Triglav, who are, well, they're not bottom actually. They're doing very well this season, Triglav. Yeah, they're playing well. They've got a very, very tight defence, and we penetrated it once. They beat our defence 3 times. Penetrate. Anyway, so the game in a whole was disappointing. We then beat Olimpija. I've been told off now in the comments quite a few times for my pronunciations. I am really, 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 really trying to not be as bad as I am being with these pronunciations. Please, in the comments, phonetically spell it out how I should be saying it. Gorsica isn't Gorsica. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go away, look up the YouTube comment how it should be said, and then I'll be back, so bear with me. Okay, right, we're back, and it's Gorica, I think. Gorica. I think that's how it is. A massive thank you to Flip737, who left a comment on the last video explaining how to pronounce that name. Gorica, I think it is. So let me know, Philip, if that's better. Gorica. Unfortunately, we've played them this season. We're not going to play them again. So you'll have to wait until next season to see if I pronounce it right during the game. Since then, pretty poor run after we beat Almilj. I'm not even going to... them until we beat the A team. We lost to Celje in the Cup 1-0. We also lost the return leg 1-0, so we didn't defend our FA Cup, as it were, the Slovenian Cup. And we lost to Radimoj, I think it could be, 1-0. In the comments, people, about how to pronounce it properly. Then we beat Gorza. I think I've changed it already from what I said, but that'll do. And we've just beat Ruda Valenje 3-0, which was a very good performance, actually, with Savic getting 2 goals. Oh, he got a hat-trick, actually. There we go. He got a hat-trick. He got 2 goals in 2 minutes, 87th and 88th. They got a man sent off for a very bad challenge. We are back today because not only are we playing our rivals Olimpija, technically we could wrap up the title in this episode. We could get back-to-back league titles. If we look at the competitions, here we are. We are flying high in the league, 12 points clear, 5 games to go. So if we win this game and Celje don't get a win, then we've won the league. If Celje win, we've practically won the league because of our goal difference, but we just need to get 1 more win. So we'll do 2 episodes today. 2 episodes? No, we won't. We'll do 2 live comms in 1 episode. So we should wrap up the league in today's episode, unless it all goes horribly, horribly wrong. We're flying away with the league. 23 wins in 31 games. We've actually got 5 losses, which is a dramatic increase on last year. This season, yeah, as I said, 5 losses, 3 draws, 23 won. Last year, we drew 12, only lost 1 game. We won 23. So we've already won the same amount of games as last year. We just turned the draws into losses, and it's pretty disappointing. Overall, it's been a pretty fantastic season. I think the Champions League group we know was really hard. We weren't going to get through. Someone else commented below, Adam commented on my last video as well, saying he's having a similar problem with FC Midtjylland, where he's just rinsing the league every single season, but his board are now starting to get pissed off because he can't get out of Europe. So let's hope that doesn't really happen to us and the board are a bit patient. Got to the semi-final of the Slovenian Cup and we won the Super Cup, but they're not interested in that anyway. They're a bit disappointed that we didn't win the Slovenian Cup, but what can you do? Can't win everything every year, can you? Transfers, that's what we'll go to next. On to the transfer. And a free transfer centre midfielder who is pretty superb in my eyes for a club like Maribor. Christopher Barman. He's come in, he's already scored 2 goals in 9 appearances, 1 assist, 1 man of the match. That was all on his debut. He got a goal, 2 goals, an assist, and the man of the match on his debut, and he scored an absolute banger. If I could be bothered to go and find it, I'd show you, but I can't. It'll probably be our goal of the season. So when I do a season review, we'll see it in that. Dennis Sturm is a youngster that's come in from Dob. He looks pretty decent. We signed him for a lot less. Well, there you go. 4k we signed him for, and he's now worth 21, so he'll look impressed. An old guy's come back. Dino Hotic is on loan from West Ham. If those of you who remember in a much earlier video, it might have even been episode 1 or 2, I think, we sold him to West Ham for £1 million, and we've got him back on loan for the rest of the season for 99k. So Not too bad. He's already impressing more for us than he has done for West Ham in 2 seasons. But he has made 5 appearances in the Premier League, which is very, very interesting. So he's doing all right. Oh, and then we go on to what was... I tweeted about this. So if you're not following me on Twitter, @CulturedF, slight little plug. I tweeted about this and said I'd bought 2 players for Maribor that if this was 2008, they would be amazing signings. One of them was Stuart Downing. Yeah. I think the fact he's called experienced winger is putting it nicely. 33. Still got a pretty good value, to be honest, for his age. He's done all right since he's come in. He's played 6 games, getting a 6.8, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's just there as a bit of backup because we let Boha go, but I'll get onto that in a minute. Another guy in 2008 would have been absolutely superb, but he's in and he's 36 on loan from Bordeaux. Philip Mexis of, well, fame, match fame in Champ Manager and Football Manager, used to be a wonder kid, actually has had a very good career if we look at it. Auxerre, Roma and AC Milan, 1 season at Fiorentina, out to Bordeaux, and now with us in Maribor. 4 games, 6.72, only a backup. Just, you know, it's a problem. When you've got money to spend but no one really wants to move to you, or your scouts haven't scouted anyone well enough, then this is what you end up with. Stuart Downing and Philip Mexis. But anyway, on the outs, lots of loan players have left again. Gael Primek was the young left back we've brought in. He's gone on loan to Domzale, but he'll be pushing for a first team spot next year for us, I think, at left back. Boha has gone out on loan. He was moaning about not getting enough football, so I tried to play him and he didn't impress. He's gone out on loan. His contract actually expires at the end of this season, and I would like to keep him, but he doesn't want to speak to me, really. Communication breakdown, all of that nonsense. So, but yeah, he's gone on loan to Poland and he hasn't made an appearance, so I'm the winner, really. Andrei Novak has gone on loan, and a little youngster. Happy for him to get some time. And Zan Selar is someone I wanted to give some game time to this season, but it just never really got round to it. We got Lilo in and Mazanovic. He got a bit pushed back to the fringes, and I realised that he should probably be playing Premier League football in Slovenia. So we've sent him up to a divisional rival in Domzale, and he's doing pretty well. He's just won goal of the month as well, actually. And I think he'll be another one that when he's back next season will be definitely in and around the first team. As you see, potentially one of the best players at the club. If we look at our youth intake, we've had a couple of really good potential people in. Gregor Popovic is the standout player, promising midfielder. He's looking pretty good, plays in behind the striker. So we might have to adapt our formation to get him in. Goran Brizak as a right back was another one who we got in. Might just change that to Goran because Bizjak is a bit odd to say. Milos La has been at the club for a while. He's really highly rated goalkeeper and will be in and around the first team when he's a bit older if we can keep hold of him. He's gone on loan to Dob and is their starting goalkeeper, I assume. Yep, he is, because he's only just moved there. And other than that, then, we've got one other good one. Boris Gravala, who's, wow, that's a lot of green arrows going up. Happy with that. He's in, he's gone, he hasn't gone on loan anywhere, that's what I was about to say. He came in through this year's youth intake as well. And then everyone else isn't spectacular, but we'll keep an eye on them and see how they do. What I might try and do is sign most of these people to actual professional contracts and then just flog them off. They're not going to cost me much in wages. They'll probably cost me about £150 a week in wages. And when I'm, 17 grand under my wage budget, that's not really that much, and I can afford to probably go into it. We have some English players that have been scouted. I mean, none of them want to move to us, but we have been scouting them. Lee Catamol came up. I put a tweet out about that as well. He doesn't want to move to us. Federici, I want to say the goalkeeper's name is. Oh, he's not being scouted anymore. Federici, the goalkeeper from Bournemouth, he doesn't want to move to us. And a right back from Norwich didn't want to move to us. So, all in all, pretty disappointing. And if we go in here and look at contract expiry, there isn't a lot of standout names. There's a couple of people in here that may fancy a move. I mean, Philip, however you pronounce that. I assume that's pronounced Philip, but Budovitsky, worth $1 million. Don't really know that much about him. He's on the transfer. Oh, whatever, scout, isn't it? I mean, what the problem we've got at Maribor is that we're only allowed 3 foreign players in the league, so I can't sign foreigners for the Champions League because they just get annoyed. They just get pissed off that they're not playing in the league games. A little trick around that, as you'll notice on the squad page here, is that loanees don't seem to count as foreigners. I'm not too sure why, but Philip Mexis and Stuart Downing aren't counted as foreigners, whereas Mazanovic, Keat and Sal are, even though they're not here. But then Lilo is counted as a foreigner, so I don't know. I don't know how it's worked it out, how it works it out in the game, but anyway, that's something else to deal with. Right, we are going to play Olimpija. The squad we're probably going to use is exactly the same squad that just beat Ruda Valenge 3-0. I am going to swap over Lilo and Mazanovic because Lilo was terrible in the last game, so he's not even going to make the bench. Sinta Sal is actually back from injury, so he's going to go on the bench somewhere. He can replace Kalel, who hasn't really done that much. There's another one. Kalel's Brazilian, but he's not counted as foreign, so I don't know what's going on there. Right, I'll see you for kickoff because I've just talked you through my team. See you in a bit. Okay, and we are kicking off. Well, we're not kicking off. The game's kicking off. Olimpija have actually kicked off. Straight away, we've given away a foul. Well done, Balkovic. So we've got throwing Klemčić with it, but it's headed away. But it's into Vahovic, Filler, Mazanovic, Balkovic. Look for Bade, I think it is. I've got to pronounce his name. I'm really trying hard here, people. Klemčić up the line to Savic. Crosses it in. Oh, Mazanovic couldn't quite get there. Kavčić picks up the clearance though. Vahovic, Filler. We do pass it around really well. Savic is in. Oh, he was looking for his 4th in 2 games. As you can see from the league table though, we are 13 points clear at the moment, but Selj don't play until tomorrow. We are the only game on today, and Jazkovic makes a good save, and Olimpija have had more shots. I mean, it's been an awful game. In the first 20 minutes, there's been 3 shots. They've all been on target, but yeah, inside 20 minutes, I don't know. Is that a good ratio inside 20 minutes? It seems a bit low to me, but this is still the same highlight, I think, isn't it, from that corner? Balkovic. Oh, we've hit the post. Oh, that could have been it. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. Janza with a long throw. Kreffel heads it away. Great name. Vahovic. Janza beats his man. Oh, he's, well, went for a cross to the back post, I think, and it needed a save from Vidmar in goal for Olimpija. The corner comes in and Kavčić couldn't get his head on it properly. Oh, I think it said the ref played advantage anyway, so, I mean, that is a very, very dull first half. According that I'm playing on extended highlights, that was awful. That was absolutely awful. I'm not happy with the performance out there. Oh God, I've stressed some of them out. Filler isn't having a very good game. The front 3 aren't playing magnificently well. Right, come on. There's a lot more to come from all of you. There's a lot more to come. There's a lot of green. What you want is a lot of green. That's what we want. So we kicked off the second half after that pretty piss poor performance in the first half. I mean, we've outshot them, but not on target. And Smee covers well there. Janza then with a throw. Balkovic back to Janza. What can he do on this left wing? Absolutely shit all is the answer there. Kavčić brings it away. Filler out wide to Klemčić. Klemčić gets a bit of space to run into. He's done well. Cross goes in. Mazanovic couldn't reach the header. And it's an easy catch for Vidmar in the end. And Olimpija are just, they're shocking. They are shocking according to them, meant to be our big rivals. Cross comes in. Savic heads it, well, heads it away. No, he doesn't. He just puts it in the air and then his shot is wayward. I'm not too sure this formation is working for us. Kavčić, oh, we've hit the bar. Twice we've hit the woodwork. And Bade is offside. Again, comment below. If I'm still not saying that right, please just literally spell it out with the English lettering of how it should be spelt, because I know that my pronunciation is horrendous. Okay, I know it is. So keep telling me. Feel free to keep telling me. Comments is free to say whatever you want. Try not to be rude to each other, obviously. But yeah, leave a comment down and I'll say the question in a minute. I want to say it's an interesting question. It's not that interesting, but you know, hopefully it'll get me to know you a bit more. I mean, someone went into the detail last time when I asked what would you prefer with a sausage. Push black out, that was it. Said, oh yeah, brown sauce with onions. He went into extra detail. I was impressed with that. Right, I'm blabbering. I've just paused the game. What was I going to do? Well, we're at 0-0, so let's change something. So we've been playing for an hour and it's 0-0. So Bade is having a pretty poor game, so Sintasal can come on. That's why he was put on the bench. Mazanovic can come off for Tavares because he's not playing very well. And that will do, because if you make 3 substitutions at the same time in Football Manager, you get an injury. We all know that. The Football Manager gods hate it when you make 3 subs at the same time. Janza then with a long throw. Kavčić flicks it on. There's no one at the back post. There is no one attacking the back post. What is wrong with this team? You always have someone attacking the back post. And I'm pretty sure I've set up the set pieces to have someone at the back post. I could just blame myself there. Savic, Tavares. Oh, what a finish. The club captain steps up and gets us a goal. That makes it 15 points, and that means Selge will have to win the game. So, Villa then, who wasn't having the best of games, into Savic, and Savic picks out Tavares. The club captain came on as a sub, who signed a new contract as a player coach, so he's staying around forever. He's not going to leave NK Maribor. We've ticked down into the last 8 minutes, and that's a good-looking ball over the top, but Janza picks it up. Back to Jazkovic. Belkovic with a header on. Tijanic, Turkus. Ooh, and he's shot wide. Let's make our final sub for the last 8 or 9 minutes or so. And I think it's going to be Villa off for Barman, and we won't change the formation. Everyone can keep doing what they're doing because we're winning the game. Krefel then. That was a poor throw, and I even commentated a little bit late. And Sintersal's got so much space. Where was the Olimpija team? That was practically, and well, we'll see it in the replay, it was practically a 3-on-1. Barman picked it out here, and he could have picked out either one of them. Went for the pass all the way across to Sintersal, who knocks it past the on-rushing goalkeeper. That is the game wrapped up. Will it be the title, though? Will it be the title? Corner comes in, Kavcic, header over. That should be that. That should be the game. And it is, full time, 2-0. So, all we've got to do is hope that Selge don't win. I'm pleased with that. It was a good result. Very good result. We managed to grab the... It's always nice to win these games. Always nice to win these games. Are we going to win the title? Oh, look, our scouts think he's actually quite good. 26? Oh, yeah. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? His contract is expiring. Do I take a gamble? I do want to start a formation with the target man, because I think in Europe we're going to have to go a bit more direct, because we're not going to outplay teams. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Bud Kavicki. Are we signing him or not? Are we signing Bud Kavicki? Let me know. I think he could be pretty good. He's on the track. How has he been doing though? I mean, 4 goals in 7. I'm getting him. Am I getting him? No. Leave me a message in the comments below, and I will see it before the transfer or before his contract has expired. So I'll get my scouts there scouting him completely anyway. So we'll do that. Right, what I completely forgot to look at was actually when Selge were playing. Oh, they're playing today. They are. We should find out any minute. There they are. Should we view it? Nah, we won't view it. We'll just find out. How have they done? Have we won the league? Yes, we have. We've won the league. They couldn't beat Almunjali, who are bottom of the league. Maribor do the double. There we go. Celebration time. Get in there. League title again. Back-to-back league titles. Very, very happy with that. Maribor qualify for the Champions Cup again. It's just getting that coefficient up in Europe. That's what it is. 145k. That is monumental. That is ludicrous, because we were 50 something. Holy shitballs, that's a lot of money. I might have to go out and just buy any Slovenian players that are like amazing and not being played. I will fast forward to our next game, which is against Krsko, and we'll see you there. And we'll have 2 games, and it'll be a bit of an extended episode because the last couple have been pretty short. So I will see you at the Krsko game. Okay, welcome back. Here we are for the second game of the episode. As I said, it's a bit of a longer episode because the others have been shorter, but this is how we line up. We have just wrapped up the league title. I don't know why you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't skip to this point of the series, of the episode. But if you have, go back and watch that, because we've just won the league. So it'll be good to watch it and get involved with the celebrations. And, you know, we all had party hats on and drinking and swearing and all of that. As if that's how you celebrate a league title. Anyway, we line up with a very changed team. Jazkovic keeps his place in goal. Pausic comes in at right back, replacing Klemčić. Smee and Filip Mexis gets a go at the back. Trajovski comes in at left back. Hotic comes in at holding midfielder. Barman and Kalel come on. Ahamadi gets a rare start at right wing. Stuart Downing's at left wing, and Lilo gets a position up front. It's cool. It's a team full of loanees, really. Lilo, Downing, Kalel, Hotic, Mexis are all loanee players. So let's give them a run out, see how they do. And here we are then. We've just kicked off, and this game is, well, all the games from now on are a bit of a dead rubber, isn't it? It's just going for a points record and see if we can get the most wins in the league ever and things like that, really. So we've wrapped up the league title. Don't need to worry about the result. Don't need to worry about the league. let's just have a bit of fun and score some goals, hopefully. So Lilo back to Amity. Cross comes in. Stuart Downing to Galel. Oh, thought it was going to be the Loney assist to a Loney goal. Here they come on the attack. I say they. And they are 1-0 up. Kursico are 1-0 up. Not the way we wanted to celebrate the league. Vidovic here into Kimovec. It's a bit of pinball in there. Pavchik pounces. Yaz, well, that close range, I'm not going to blame the goalkeeper. Philip Mexis is devastated by that with his hands on his head. But they didn't expect for Stuart Downing to run at them, did they? Lilo, Barman. Oh, good block. Corner. Straight back response. That's what we want. Return goal straight away. Amity swings it in. It's terrible. Headed away. It's a throw. Probably the end of the highlight. Trajovski with a terrible throw. What is that? They've literally split our defence with one long ball. And I can't blame anyone else but Philip Mexis. Downing with a corner, swings it in. It comes to Lilo on the edge of Kalel. Amity, shot blocked. And let's be honest, we're battering them. So Downing into Kalel, back to Downing, up the line to Lilo. What can he do? Lilo brings it back to Kalel. He's looking for Barman. It's a terrible pass. That Kalel has started really well, but he's been dire, really, every time we've played him since. And not impressed. I'm not going to keep him. Wow. When the best player in your front four is Stuart Downing, you know that you have issues as a team. I mean, it's been horrendous, hasn't it? It's been absolutely horrendous. Right, let's mix it up. Let's really mix it up. Let's go attacking. We can put Hotic on the wing where he likes to play. Downing can sit on the left still. We'll take Amity off for Tavares because Tavares likes to sit in there. Kalel can then come off for Vlahovic. Hasn't played much. Let's put Vlahovic on. We'll go out like that. Bit more of an attacking formation. I completely forgot to give them the team talk. That will learn them, hopefully. The silent treatment is what we've given them there. They've come in. Boss, how are we doing? No, but boss, how are we doing? Alright, boss, what are we doing? We're changing formation. 2 subs are coming on. Now get back out there. That's it. That is what my team talk pretty much was then. Let's see if it works. As so far, no is the answer. But we are on the attack and it is Tchaikovsky. And I started to commentate that just as it ended, which is brilliant, isn't it? Tavares finds Downing. Downing swings it in and it's cleared. Barman with a shot from range wasn't on target. Right, I think the fact that Lilo plays for Liverpool has gone to his head, so he's coming off and Mazanovic is coming on. Unfortunately, it means that I can't bring on Sintasao, which is annoying because I wanted to give him a bit more game time. But what's going on with my hair today over here? Look, I've got a big lump over here. Got a big fluffy bit over there. We're 2-0 down. We're 2-0 down. I'm just messing with my hair and we're 2-0 down. Oh, wow. What happened? So, free kick came in. Pavcic heads it off someone else's shoulder and Vidovic is there to just tuck it in the corner. Decent finish, to be honest. Am I regretting not giving them a team talk? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, viewers, in all honesty. We're on the attack, so, you know, that's good at the moment. Tchaikovsky and Vlahovic to Barman. Tackled. Right, let's sort this out. Well, they're through and it's 3-0. It is 3-0. It is actually 3-0. What can we do here then? This is disappointing, isn't it? Alright, just get that. Pause that. Into the instructions, right. Up the tempo. Up the closing down. Don't retain the possession. Mix it up a bit. Get stuck in. Be more expressive. Let's whip those crosses in. We all know whip crosses work better than anything else. And yeah, go from there. That's mixed it up a little bit. Now, I've gone from not giving them a team talk to just yelling a lot of shit at them from the side. Do this, do that. Play the ball longer and now shorter and mix it up a bit. And I'll just be standing there doing all these hand movements. That's all I'd be doing. Like Tim Sherwood where he did this, that weird gif. That's all I'll be doing. We lost 3-0. I mean, talk about complacency after winning the league from not only myself, but the manager as well. That's probably the chairman texting, being like, what the fuck are you playing at? Just because you've won the league, don't be all Billy Big Bollocks. Right, well, thank you very much for watching. The episode went a bit weird. There were so many tangents in there, I've forgot half the things that I've mentioned. Thank you for everyone that's been commenting before. I've completely forgotten the question. The question this time is, what do you do? What's your job? What is your profession in life? If you're a student, that's fine. I was a student once. It was possibly the best years of my life. I work in engineering. I work in aeronautical engineering for a Rolls-Royce. You've probably all heard of Rolls-Royce. That's who I work for. And I love it. I love my job. I'm a massive geek. So I think most people that do YouTube videos are about Football Manager. I think they generally are geeks or like that. But geek's cool nowadays, isn't it? So, but yeah, let me know in the comments about pronunciation for players. Should I sign that striker from Shakhtar Donetsk? And what is your job? Let me know. And if your job is lucky enough to be a YouTube creator, well done for living the dream, because I think that's what everyone wants to do. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate every like, every retweet on Twitter, every comment, everything good. It's good. I've got to know some of you a bit more now, and I'm hoping to know some of you even more in the near future, and even more of you in the near future. That would be wonderful. I'm blabbering again, so I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for tuning in. The next episode will be a season review of season 2, and I will see you then. Peace out. Peace out? I've never said peace out.